Hi, YouTube friends and fam. I hope everyone is doing well. I haven't popped in to just do a little tiny chat in a while, other than on shorts, but I felt inspired and somewhat compelled to pop in and do one today. Not on any updates necessarily like I've done in the past with like Suboxone necessarily, but just about expressing my gratitude for you watching, anyone who has watched and followed the last couple years of me posting to this channel. Um, and this is all inspired by a comment I saw in a video earlier today. A comment was made a few weeks ago. A video I posted. It's covered a DMX Lord Give Me a Sign. Who'd have thought you'd hear an acoustic like ska punk cover that song one day? Me. But one of the comments I saw, it was all the comments on that video were super encouraging and people seemed to really enjoy it, and that makes me happy because I enjoyed doing that and love that song. But one of the comments expressed something along the lines of like, you have a gift, but I hope you don't intend on like making a living off of doing YouTube and stuff. And I didn't take that in any offensive way. The contrary, actually, I completely resonated with that because I've never done this for. I didn't ever expect to have any subscribers. I started posting, and I may have shared this in the past, but for anyone who is new and who cares to know why this channel is here, I've been playing guitar since I was like 10. I'm 33. A few years ago, I was going through a really rough period of my life. A lot of things changed. I hadn't even been playing guitar for a couple years. I was just really out of touch with myself and felt very disillusioned with what life had become, and just I couldn't find a lot of meaning and stuff anymore. So, and I was going through a really rough, a really long time relationship ended in a very unfortunate, painful, rough, unnecessarily painfully and rough manner. And I started, living very destructively, which is patterns I've adhered to in the past. But I heard a song one day while sulking in my sorrows, by this group Satsang. The song was called I Am, and the lyrics, it was like one of those moments where just a song can hit you in that right moment if you're going through something. And the lyrics inspired me enough to pick up my guitar and learn that song, which was the first time I'd learned a song in years or even wanted to. And that's the first video I ever posted to this. But so then that got me into wanting to. I was like, wow, I forgot I liked playing. I forgot I was once connected to this, and this was once something I deeply loved and was a part of me. But sometimes in life, when you go through so much change and become so disillusioned and have to really dig deep to search for some meaning again, the connection you maybe once had to things may not be there anymore, or maybe it still is there, but you have to delve deeper and really dig deeper to find what that meaning really is, and how and if that meaning has grown along with you through what you've been through. So I continued posting covers, some original songs, and it started, it was a good distraction for me. Not even a distraction, it was a healthy outlet for me. And even when I had been playing, I had such writer's block. I hadn't written a new song in years. And over the course of this, probably a year into it, I started dabbling with just doing like freestyles, essentially. Because sometimes my intuition would kick in and be like, hey, it's time to record. Hey, record. Let's do something. Might not even have anything in mind, might have one line in mind or a melody in my head. There's whole playlist of songs like that. There's a playlist of covers, playlist of originals. But anyways, I never intended to, again, have any subscribers. So, monetizing this or becoming big or known through this was never an intention of mine, and still is not. So, but that's not to say that I'm extremely grateful for everyone that has joined up or even watched one thing. It means so much to me, because the gift of being able to use this platform to express myself creatively and healthily brought me to a point of one day. I don't remember what video it was, but I was watching back, because it's been a good means of being able to step outside of myself and view myself differently. Because when you don't have high self-image, self-esteem, self-respect, you don't have much of a sense of real self-love. Your self-perception is distorted. And mine sure was. It sure was. Not to say it's not now, but I've come a long way. And the power of seeing myself like truly happy and experiencing joy while playing music, and I saw myself smile for the first time since I felt like I was a kid. And it was just such a powerful moment for me. I was like that scene in Hook where kid's spreading Robin Williams' face apart, and he's like, "There you are, Peter." Like, I had lost my happy thoughts for a long time. I lost myself for a long time, but sometimes you have to lose your idea of self, because that wasn't who I thought I was. Who I thought myself was not accurate. Sometimes you got to lose things to reevaluate, reassess the meaning of those things or your relationship to those things. And I've been able to do that thanks to YouTube. They get a bad rap, but they let me post my music and my stuff and let me have fun and find myself and tap into my inner child again. Whew, priceless right there. So, and yeah, I also started cataloging this. It's been an alchemical process, a chronological alchemical process of pulling myself out of a version of hell within myself, right here on Earth, hell on Earth. And I'm so grateful that I've been able to catalog the journey. There's been some others that seem to appreciate it as well, and even if there weren't, it's helped me again tremendously start to find myself. And yeah, no intention of becoming a YouTuber. If you're making content with the intention of trying to become famous or the next Mr. Beast, or Doja Cat, or whoever the frick, your heart's in the wrong place. And maybe you'll find success in some ways, but you're not going to be happy. You might think you are, but success isn't measured by material wealth. It is by a lot of people, but hopefully you find that out sooner than later. But I also started cataloging this because I was in such a dark place, and many moments of feeling hopeless and like I didn't care if life continued, which is not the way I really feel about life. But sometimes you get trapped in your mind and your addictions and your downward spirals. You might think that's your reality. But part of me wanted to, if I wasn't able to pull myself out of this shit, leave stuff behind for the people in my life that, had any amount of love for me to be able to look back on and remember me by. Not, I could go at any time, but I don't intend to. I intend to keep living as long as possible. So, but in the event something does happen, there's quite a bit of content to remember me by, and be able to, for anyone who cares to do that and wants to go back and remember their friend, their brother, non-blood family, whatever you want to call it, whatever I may be to you or have been to you over the years. But this is only the beginning. This is only the beginning. And, also, too, when I look at the type of content that does blow up and is popular this day and age, I am so content with my 300 some odd subscribers on here and a few hundred on other platforms. You don't want to fall into that jello mold of fucking crazy culture, sick and twisted, lost, mutant culture. But anyways, I love you guys, and I hope everyone out there who is seeing this and not seeing this is doing well and trying to be the best version of themselves that they can. It's not a linear path. We're gonna fall, flail, falter, but get back up. Try again tomorrow, or try again 10 seconds from now, Just keep going. There's gonna be times where life feels like there's no meaning, and it's pointless, and you may not feel any reasons to go on, but just try to understand that one of the many beautiful meanings of life is that life is meaningful inherently. And that sounds so stupid and simple, but it's one of those things that sounds so stupid and deceptively simple that it can escape you. You can really miss the point of that. Meaning is where you find it, and beauty as well. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But I'm gonna stop rambling for now. I'm gonna be going out for a little walk in a little bit, enjoy the weather, go to my favorite grounding tree. When you live in a city like I do, there's not a lot of nature, so gotta take what you can get and enjoy it, really savor it. But a lot I want to get off my chest, and been dealing with a lot lately. Death of a really close friend. Them dang old opiates and opioids taking more lovely humans out. Sad. And I've been struggling with it a lot lately, and I know it's something that affects a lot of people. And that topic itself, addiction, is a big part of my story, and it's also a big part of what led to me creating this channel. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, there's a whole bunch that goes on over there that does not go on over here. In part because anytime I try to go live on YouTube, can't freaking figure it out. It don't want to give me the hotspot access that I need to go live and just blurt shit. Can't figure it out. But over on Instagrams, they got no problem with me being me and talking to the people. Well, what it is, what it is. So yeah, if you don't follow me over there and enjoy what you see over here, I'd suggest check me out over there. Christopher Fiato, Odd Combo. And also, I've recently become a co-host on a pre-established podcast called Black Hoodie Alchemy. I was a guest many months ago, and as of this year, the last few months, Anthony Tyler, the host, pulled me in as a bona fide co-host. And a lot of great conversations going on over there. And I'm very grateful for all the friends I've made through that. And continue to make and will continue to make. Because like I said, this is only the beginning. And the beginning has been quite eventful too. A lot of behind the scenes. But I can't wait to share more with everybody. And share my successes. By most standards, having 300 subscribers in the YouTube world or social media world, that's not successful, but It's how you measure success, because I've succeeded far beyond what I could have once conceived. And that's beautiful to me, and gives me a lot of hope, and gives me lots of reasons to want to keep going. Don't let other people define your success. The fact that I'm still here talking to you, delivering this message after all I just explained about not even being sure I'd be able to make it, if I was even, had the will to keep living. Yet here I am, still posting, creating all the time, connecting with people, and receiving beautiful, heartwarming, uplifting messages that inspire me to want to go ahead and make a video like this. So shout out to Black Sheep. I hope you see this, and I heard some of your beats. I would love to get up on some of those. Sure, a lot of white boys be saying that, but this white boy got some bars. So, to Lemuria we go. It's the amulet.